Hello, everyone. This is.
That's the one!
Hello, everyone. This is the best podcast we've got. I'm Justin.
I'm Steven.
And today we're going to be talking a little bit about our vacation. So part 2 of what we had talked about in the last podcast, we're going to talk a little bit about, stuff that you do on vacation. So theme parks, places that you would go. And we're going to go back and talk about a couple of our past vacations that we've been on and some of the cool stuff that we've been through and have done on those vacations. So stick around and check these out. So we're going to dive back into the vacation that we were just recently on. So we were just in Florida for the new year. And we drove down. We drove back. But in between, we had some good times. We ate some good food. We relaxed a lot. And we did go to a few places.
Yep, we went to Hardee's. Hardee's, and I went there 3 times while I was down there, and it was freaking awesome.
Steven got as much Hardee's as he possibly could.
Oh yeah, I knew I would never see it again, so I was like, no, I'm going back that 3rd time. It was like, because we went there the previous day, then we all got drunk, and I was hungover, and then you guys went to the beach. And I was like, nah, I don't want to go to the beach. I want to go to Hobbies and get another burger. And everyone's like, what are you talking about? And then I was like, nah, man, I'm going to get some burgers. And he's like,
don't you want to go to the beach? No, I want to get Hardee's. I want to get a delicious burger.
That's what I said. Yeah. Then everyone's like, oh, well, when you eat your burger and come back, you're going to be like, oh, I wish I went to the beach. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm going to say I watch Netflix and eat my burger. And then Justin's like, he's not going to think that. He's going to have a good time.
He's literally not going to regret missing out on any beach time. He totally wants this burger over anything else. You could say, we're going to Disneyland, and he's like, all right, well, I'm going to Hardee's, and I'm going to eat this burger, and then I'm going to go to sleep.
I'll tell you what, that was definitely one of the best burgers I've ever had.
Yeah, which one did you get?
I got the...
was it that like,
the Monster? I think it's the Monster or the Beast.
No, Monster.
The Monster, yeah. It's 2 patties with bacon and a lot of cheese and then mayo. For some reason, I'm not a big fan of the mayo, but it pulls it together. I'd much rather have like ketchup and mustard, but I guess they like mayo in the South or something.
Oh, lots of mayonnaise.
A lot of mayonnaise, but it was okay because it was the next day. I had the number 2.
Yep.
Which is the 3rd pounder? Oh. It's like 2/3 of a pound.
Yeah.
And then it's ketchup, mustard, and the lettuce, tomatoes, and everything. I mean, it wasn't as good as the Monster because the Monster really hit the spot. And then went
it
back
was just
to
enough Stevie food.
Oh yeah, I needed a little bit more. Because, like, I went there, when you guys went to the beach, I had the number 2. And then when we were leaving, on our way out of Florida, we stopped at the Hardee's one last time. Yeah. And then I got the Monster, and it was just as good. So
yeah.
I love that place.
I think I got the bacon burger. But I really wanted to try the chicken nuggets or whatever they had, the tenders there, just to try them. I think when we stopped on the way out, because I only got it twice, only. I got it twice, and the second time I got the combo thing where I got a hamburger and a chicken sandwich.
I remember you had the chicken sandwich and then gave it to everyone on the table.
Yeah.
Like it was like the communal
chicken.
Yeah, it was like the communal chicken sandwich. It was pretty good. It wasn't bad.
Yeah,
it was okay. It was like better than BK.
Yeah, and while I was down there, I tried the magnificent Popeye's chicken sandwich, which Steven later had
Improv.
A couple days back in Providence. He had the chicken sandwich, but I had it down in Florida. I didn't feel the hype. I didn't like it.
I had it at Improv, and I was like, wow, this is awesome. It was like not as good as Chick-fil-A, but the sauce, the spicy sauce that they have on the Popeye's chicken, plus the pickles, like they load it with that, and I like pickles on a chicken sandwich. It's good. It gives you a little crunch.
Yeah.
But the chicken also is very breaded.
Yeah.
It's very crispy. It has a lot of batter on it. Yeah, and I like that.
I said the spicy sauce on the Popeyes chicken sandwich I thought was phenomenal. That on the Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Yeah, I think that's
the
gold.
ultimate sandwich.
Yeah, I agree.
Because like while we were down there, we went to Chick-fil-A a few times, and Chick-fil-A. Oh,
I'll tell you what. In the South, their Chick-fil-A, they're on
quick,
point,
and they're like,
yeah, it's good. It's definitely better than up north.
yeah.
But oddly enough, Popeye's chicken up north is better than Popeye's down south, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
What?
You say Popeyes.
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 You
That's
say
a little bit of
Popeyes
French
like
coming out of me.
puppy. Not
Huh?
pop. It's Popeyes.
Popeyes.
You say
Popeyes.
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 Like puppy eyes.
Popeyes.
It's cute.
It's cute.
I hate it. I'm not French. I'm Canadian.
We also went to a flea market in the South,
We did.
in Florida,
And
what you would think is like the king of flea
The
markets.
dirt mall capital of the USA, but yeah, I don't know. It was a little weak.
Yeah, weak showing.
Weak
showing.
Weak showing. It was a weak showing. Because up here.
And yet, that's the one time we bought anything.
Yeah, we did
So,
buy some.
Oh, you did.
Who were we to judge?
But
You guys don't go to. You guys don't come to me to come with me to the dirt malls up here.
yeah,
They're good.
Steven is the dirt mall connoisseur up here.
Oh yeah.
Connoisseur, not connoisseur. There's no
Condosaurus Rex.
Connoisseur.
There's no D.
He's a connoissaurus Rex.
Connoisseur of dirt malls.
Condosaurus.
I hate
Go on.
But no, the flea markets up here are a lot better. A lot more variety. We had a lot more things that I like up here. Like down there, we went to one, but the rest of the family went to two, and it was like the same shit.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. Yeah, it was like
It
weak,
seemed like a lot of like
stupid
cheap
shit.
stuff from China.
Yeah, it was nothing like cool. Like in the flea markets we go to up here, it's like a lot of like antique shit. Like I like a lot of retro video games and shit like that, and they like a lot of flea markets up here have like old PS1, PS2 games, N64 games.
Yeah.
And that's the shit that I go there for, and plus the DVDs, and like cheap DVDs. They have like so many of them up here that it's awesome.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Steven has a treasure trove of DVDs, like 500 plus DVDs.
Oh yeah, we talked about this on the
We did?
podcast before, yeah. But yeah, I have so many. I did collect DVDs for since they came out
To present time.
no, not necessarily. Since I got my Netflix account and my my free streaming services like Tubi.
Don't let
I
this
haven't-
guy fool you.
I haven't bought a DVD in like
we
2
go
months.
to any store like that sells DVDs, and he's like perusing through the section.
Of course, because it's like habit.
Yeah.
You can't just get out of it. I haven't
he's
bought
like,
one though.
you could tell it's like fingers. He's like really
yeah.
wants to grab that. He's like, I really want this DVD.
Oh, I really do. I do. I legitimately do. It's just like I like having DVDs, man. It's like it's awesome. We were talking about this last time. Like it's like I can't go to the video store anymore, so now I have to go to the dirt malls, the freaking secondhand rental facilities, and I gotta buy it there, and it's just not as cool because it's like they're all in the bare naked DVDs wrapped in plastic, just thrown about in not any order at all, complete chaos,
But that's where you thrive.
That's where I thrive. Yeah, I get all the deals, dollar DVDs that way. You get
Well, they
freaking.
have to because I feel like Walmart now sells them for like $2, $3.
They're very cheap at Walmart too. It's just the new releases are still like $20. Like who wants to pay fucking $20 for a DVD?
Yeah.
Like I get maybe a Blu-ray, but I mean like even if you like Blu-rays, like why not just buy the DVD? Because all the Blu-rays play DVDs and it's cheaper, and I mean the quality of the picture is like nicer, but like is it really worth the $10 extra?
I don't know.
I don't think so. That's why I go to the dirt mall.
Well, it's not like you got a Blu-ray player, so you don't know.
That's right. I don't. Because
The living room does. I believe the Xbox.
Yeah, the
Xbox is a Bluray.
Xbox One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Let's get back onto the vacation. Like
Yeah, I mean, that's what we were doing. We were dirt mall
we
shopping.
were dirt mall shopping.
We went there and we got a
Sick ass frame.
we got a sick frame with it has a nice picture in it. It's just not our style.
They were like, I
Don't worry
like
about
that
that.
frame.
Yeah, that frame. We saw the frame. We walked by it like what 3
3
times.
times. Literally did laps around the whole dirt mall. Because I was like, I like it. And then he was like, I like it. And then we were both like, we like it.
It is a nice frame.
It
It's a
is.
huge.
Yeah,
It's big.
it's giant frame. It's gonna have a great oil portrait of Baxter one day in it.
No, it should be like a family portrait, like some kind of like bougie ass
Sitting by the
We're
fire.
wearing like the medieval like gowns. And he has like the collar and the wig for the old king.
something like that.
Yeah, some sort of medieval gown.
Or you could wear a bolo tie.
No, he's gonna be like a bolo. Yeah, you should do that.
One or the other.
Yeah, it's one or the
Old
other.
Western photo.
I'll have a pipe, smoking a pipe.
Yes, that's what.
One of the
With
old
the
wooden
cane.
pipe.
With the cane. Yes. With the. With your
Now
hand
there's
in the
too
pocket.
much. Like there's too much.
No, you need a lot.
Too
It
much
needs to
going
be.
on with my
It
hands.
needs to be elaborate.
Like I have the pipe, I have the cane. Now I have to have my hand on the dog's
Oh,
head.
that's right. Yeah, it's.
All jokes aside, that frame retail would probably have been around like 150.
Yeah, probably.
So I mean, I'll take it.
What do we pay for it?
60
$60. That's pretty good. $60.
It's not bad.
for like a. It's
like
heavy.
huge.
It is. It's
Frame.
a very nice frame.
Huge like brass kind of
Yeah.
frame.
I think
Nice.
it's 50.
Featuring also some orange shit on
Oh yeah, the guy tried to fix it.
it.
He didn't.
He did
didn't do
not.
it.
Long story short, he did not.
He did not fix it.
He's a funny guy.
He was.
First thing he came up, he was like, "Oh, this guy over here." He pointed to me, eccentric millionaire or something like that. I'm like, "Why do I got to be eccentric?"
You were wearing your red, white, and blue Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, no.
He's like,
But that makes me eccentric.
he was like telling us, "Oh,
It makes you Floridian.
you guys,
Yeah, it does.
these guys over here, they're getting a great deal." He wanted to keep reminding us
Yeah,
that we're
yeah,
getting
yeah.
a great deal on
And I was like, the more you say it, the less I want this.
this.
Yeah, it was funny.
So note to any yard sailors and or flea marketers, the more you try to convince somebody
It's
that
a
you're
great
giving
deal.
them a good deal, the less they
I don't
like
know.
it.
It depends. I mean, maybe the crowd that goes there might want to be
Yeah.
reassured.
I don't know. You just lowball them, and then that's it. If they take the bait, you walk away, and if they still don't take the bait, then you pay it.
All right, I'll be back.
It's simple as that. No. Oh, you know, I can't do it. Can't do it when you walk away. If they don't stop you, then it's just like, oh, I guess they really can't do it.
Now, I mean, the big reason most people go to Florida is to go to Disney World. We did not this year go to Disney World.
Thank God.
Because we love ourselves.
Usually the amount of people that are at Disney during like this time of year, well, at that time of year, you know, around Christmas, New Year's, is crazy. But we didn't go this year. But last year we went to the park. Which park did we
We
go
went
to?
to Universal.
We went to Universal, went to Harry Potter Land, all that stuff. Oh man, the line.
Oh, it was like, how long did we wait in that Harry
On
Potter?
average, we waited probably 2 hours for each
Yeah.
ride we went.
Yeah, no, that
Escape-
first ride, it seemed like we were there for like 3 hours.
We were.
Easy.
It
Well,
was
that's
the
what I'm saying
escape-
on average.
Oh,
The
nice.
escape from
Gringotts Bank, we stayed
Can you say that
probably
again?
almost 3 hours.
Escape,
from Gringotts.
Gringotts?
Gringotts.
Gringotts?
Gringotts?
I'm
Did
not
you say
hearing
Gringotts?
that at all.
Escape from Gringotts.
It's just Gringotts?
Gringotts.
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 Well, it was a cool place because you see the bankers and they're like the little troll things, and that was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, like the rides are awesome. Like
Yeah.
that Harry Potter ride was great. The older one when you like going through Hogwarts and stuff like that was
That
really
was cool.
cool.
Yeah.
Like the rides are awesome. It was just the lines were just
You know what I do like about the lines though is that when you're going through, they have like little interactive things for you to like look at and
yeah,
like,
that's cool. But it gets old when you're sitting in there for a couple
yeah, when you're
hours.
in
Like,
there.
I mean, it's really cool when you see it, and then it's like, all right, let's move along.
I know what's happening next.
That depends on which ride you're on. Because Gringotts, there wasn't as much to look at. But at
Yeah.
least for the Hogwarts
Yeah,
one,
there
we
was a
went
lot.
through Hogwarts. Like, that was cool.
That was
Yeah.
cool.
Because it
The
looked like we
Hogwarts
were
one
was
literally
cool.
in there.
Yeah, the
Which,
Hogwarts one
obviously
was
I'm impartial to.
Yeah.
But the Escape from Gringotts, it was like, oh, cool. There's like a picture or like a big monument. All right, I'm still in line and I'm sweating.
The Fast and Furious one had a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it had some cool shit. It had nice cars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The ride was okay.
The ride was
But the Harry Potter ones are probably the best ones.
That other roller coaster we went on was fun.
I can't remember.
The one that was like up in the air and outside.
The Mummy?
No.
The Mummy was cool.
No.
I like
The Mummy was alright.
The Mummy
That
was cool.
But no, it was like outside. It was like, think of the rock and roller coaster, but outdoors.
Oh, it was the one when you picked the
like-
song?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. You
That
picked
was-
the song.
yeah,
that was pretty cool.
That was cool. It was like the only real roller coaster they
Yeah.
had
The only
there.
one we went on,
Yeah.
yeah. And
Oh man, I forgot the name of that.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was cool. I mean, this is the thing. Like Disney has like those interactive, like visual effect kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like the Harry Potter rides, and I'm sure the Star Wars things are awesome.
Oh yeah.
I bet they're great.
I do want to one day go and do the Star Wars thing,
I do too.
but I just don't want to go when there's a million freaking people
We
there.
have to go when the kids are in school.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the like I went on a Spider-Man ride there once, and it was all that virtual reality stuff. Like you don't really move. I think you're stationary.
Yeah, and
It's like it was awesome. It was like the coolest ride I've been on at that point. But if you want to just go on like a roller coaster ride, I like Six Flags.
Yeah.
Like they have like the best roller coasters, I think, in my opinion.
I'd-
Like the Batman Robin and the Screamer and all that stuff. Like those are like the classic roller coasters that I like.
And we're from New England, so like Six Flags New England for us is just
Yeah. Well,
That's
no,
it.
Jersey. I like Jersey more. Isn't Six
you like
Flags
the one
in
with
Jersey?
the Superman?
Yeah.
Where you lay out like that?
No, that was the Batman. Did you lay out flat like that?
No, that's Superman.
That's a Batman ride.
No, Superman.
It was Batman. I'll put money on it.
No, you're thinking of
The one that goes
of
in a
New
circle?
England.
Maybe.
The Superman, the one with the big drop.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's your favorite roller coaster, right?
Maybe.
But that's
That's
Six
one of
Flags
them.
New England. That's in
Oh,
Springfield.
really? That's in New England?
Yeah.
I thought that was Jersey.
No, that's no, not Agawam, right? Yeah, right outside of Springfield.
Really?
It is like the difference between us and like East Providence.
Oh, wow. I like that one.
That's
That Superman's good, but I do like that Batman Robin one. I don't know. They still have that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's just
That one.
Batman now.
The
It's
Dark
just
Knight.
Batman?
The Dark Knight
The
it's
Dark
called.
Knight.
Yeah.
Oh, they had another one.
That is a really good one.
That's the one
it's,
where your legs hang over.
yeah.
Oh, yes. They had,
That
yeah,
was the
I did
best
that
one.
one. That one's cool. I like that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
The coasters are awesome.
They renamed them all. I think the Superman is the Bizarro now.
Oh.
Superman is now
Do you
Bizarro.
remember? Do you
Because
remember?
someone died.
Huh?
Because someone died.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Those
someone died on the Superman.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that. Yeah.
Too tall, right?
He was too big.
He was too.
Oh.
No, I think no.
He
the
was
last
too tall.
the
and
last
too
guy
big.
was too tall and he hit his head
That's disgusting.
on the.
Horrible.
No shit. When you go
when,
down?
when there's a point where I guess like they have a little ruler thing on the top that says like if you're this tall you can't, but he was like no, I want to ride on the thing. And
Well,
they
then
let him.
that's the shame on the guy who was running the roller
Yeah.
coaster. You should have been like, oh, that guy's real tall.
But yeah, I think she's also there was a guy that was too big and they couldn't push down the
So
thing,
two
yeah.
people died on that ride?
so they let him on the ride and he came out of the.
Ooh.
They've lost a few people on the Superman
Oh,
ride.
shit.
Like
You know what, though? There was, I don't know, like just drive, like when you ride the ride, sometimes I felt a little.
Oh, someone also fell out.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's the big guy.
that's the big guy, right? He fell out.
Well,
He didn't. The thing couldn't. It wouldn't close all the way down on him.
You ever go on a ride like that, though?
I think there was a little person too that went up. Like not. a
Bad
little
people
person.
died at this thing, huh?
I think like a kid too. That was so small.
This guy, it wasn't that this guy was too big. This guy had cerebral palsy.
What's that
And he
matter?
fell out.
I don't, but that's just.
Like, he's skinny then.
I mean, I don't know. There's no picture.
Maybe he just slipped out. Out of it.
No, you can't. You're in. You can't just be like, "Ugh," and get out.
But not if
And
they don't-
cerebral palsy, no, you don't shake like that.
What do you mean?
Like you were like gesturing like they
Well, yeah,
struck
like he-
themselves out. They don't shake cerebral palsy.
I'm just saying that he may have just fallen out. Like it might not have all the way been
Right.
down.
It had to
You
be
can't-
something like that.
Sometimes I don't know if you do it.
That's-
I
yeah.
do it too.
What?
Where I like kind of make a little room for myself.
Oh no, dude!
You don't do that? You like put
all
it
the way in.
No, not
I don't
me.
want to
No?
breathe. I want to.
Yeah, I do the same
Oh,
thing.
not
I'm
me.
very secure.
I'm like-
You're
I'm
like
like-
a freak of nature.
I'm like, give me some room.
no way. No.
I'm like fake.
I
pushing out a little bit.
click. I can click in.
Not me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I live life on the edge because I'll hold on.
Oh no, fuck that! I want to not hang on. I like to put my hands up.
Yeah, I do too. But
So
like,
yeah, then the shit's
I'm like,
loose.
hey, I like to live life on the edge.
No, there was one ride. There was one roller coaster I went on, and it was like click, but it didn't click all the way, and it was real loose. And it was a loop-de-loop ride, and I was like, this is fucking. As soon as we were going up, it was like going up to the peak.
The attendant didn't fully check to see if the
The
restraint
thing was all the way
secure.
down, right? Yeah.
Well, that's not
That's
that.
the only death reported, actually, so it's only just been that one.
Oh, it's only one.
I
There's
think-
no one that's been tall. I have a full report of
Really?
anything that's happened on that ride.
Ah.
At least on Superman.
Under that name? Because they've changed the name, like, I feel
Yeah,
like 3
this is
times.
Superman the ride.
No, it was Superman and then Bizarro.
No, I think there was one in between.
And then on Cyclone, someone was ejected from the roller coaster.
Shit, that's a rough one. Cyclone.
Yeah,
That's a lot of spinning in that one.
There's been a lot of like the trains colliding. 'Cause they don't stop on the tracks. There's been a couple of
Oh
those.
shit. That's a rough way to go.
But yeah.
it got stuck. I know one time
Yeah, it gets stuck a few times.
That's
We're there. and
nice.
it
on a
gets
loop.
stuck.
They were hanging upside down.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that story.
yeah.
That's fucking awful.
Yeah, because they had like people who were getting all the blood rush to
Yeah.
head. They had like lightheaded and fainted and stuff. Yeah,
That'd be the worst.
That would
Imagine hanging
suck.
upside down,
oh,
stuck on a roller coaster.
I would hate it.
I love roller coasters.
I do too.
But like getting stuck on one was always like a fear of mine.
Me was just the thing coming off and I fall out. That was
Really?
my fear in roller coasters.
Have you ever been on what's the name of it? It's at Six Flags New England.
Medusa.
No, it's
Catwoman's whip.
oh my god, fuck.
Nitro.
Oh, Mr. Sixes?
No.
The little spinny
it's like
one?
semi newer. Semi is in like a couple Goliath.
Goliath?
Goliath. Maybe. Sounds familiar.
At one point on that one it's overhead. So it's the overhead harness.
Yep.
And you hang. All your body weight is only on that overhead harness.
That might have been the one I felt loose in.
Goliath.
That was my friend blacked out. Like
I never blacked
She
out.
was
And I
so
normally
scared.
have like a big smile on my face when they take the picture. Like normally I'm not like terrified. I'm like, yeah.
Do you ever like when you're going up to the top? You're like, if I fell out of this, I feel like I have to go like this way in this direction.
No, because I know I'm not gonna have any control of what direction
Yeah.
I go in.
I'm
I'm
like-
gonna die.
I'm
That's-
like, oh my god, should I aim for the trees or like you think I would be able to make it to the water?
No, I have done this. Like when you go over water, you're like, all right, if I fall right now, I'm good.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'm like, oh no, I'm dead now. I'm fucked. I'm past the point of safety. But yeah, I like roller coasters and the rides at the cooler new rides and shit like that. It's cool at Disney. But I think that's like where shit's going though. Like the virtual reality stuff.
And the experience that people can relate to, like with the movies and the show, like the theme parks have been doing it with Superman and stuff already, but now I think they're gonna have to sell people more on the experience the whole way through,
Well, I
kind of
think-
like Disney does.
Yeah, I think like the Star Wars thing is like a VR type thing. You pick up guns and stuff and like a whole bunch of shit. And it's like all very interactive. That's cool. I mean,
I think that's the way that parks are gonna end up going.
yeah, I think so too. I actually it's and it's fun. I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's safer than it's obviously safer than the roller
Yeah.
coasters
The
as
mechanical
previously stated.
Yeah. Though I wonder how many people get sick with the VR stuff.
Oh yeah, you're definitely getting motion sickness.
Like how many people do you think are getting like sick with VR and that motion? Like,
well, what about this? Like even like 3D movies. Do you get sick? Do you get the motion sickness stuff?
I don't.
I don't get it, but like my vision gets like my eyes get tired. Not tired, but like
Apparently, according to InsideScience.org, virtual reality makes between 40 to 70% of people feel nauseated.
wow. I think it's after like the determining factor for that is like the length of time that you can endure, because eventually you will get motion sickness. It's just how well you can tolerate it.
Yeah.
Like some people's like 5 minutes, some people's half hour, some people it's a couple hours. You know,
Yeah.
but eventually you're gonna get some kind of motion sickness. Because like, have you done VR?
VR? Yeah, I've gone. Buddy, when I think it was like a few years ago, he got the Oculus, and he came into the office, or it might not even been the Oculus. It was something that connected to his Samsung phone, and I put it on, and the thing was you were on top of a mountain, but like at the edge, and it felt like you were there. You know what I mean? It felt like you're on the edge of a mountain, but like obviously you don't get the wind or whatever. But like you're like, oh, like you don't want to take a step. Like when you take a step back, you're like, oh.
They have a bunch of fail videos online about people standing on like a little ledge type thing, like a gymnastics beam thing.
Yeah.
And like they have the VR headset, and it's like they can't move because then they get freaked out.
They lay down
oh
on the
shit!
ground.
Yeah, they get all freaked out.
Yeah.
Like I did a VR thing. It was like a roller coaster ride, and you could look around and shit. It was really cool, but like the sensation of like you're moving, but you're sitting still on a couch. But like your vision, it seems like you're moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like, it kind of fucked me a little bit. But I think I would get over it. Like if I played like a video game, like a cool one, like I don't know, like Half-Life 2 or something like that, or like Borderlands, or like an FPS that I was familiar with. I think it would be alright.
Yeah,
it'd be cool.
I'd like to see some more VR stuff in the parks.
Yeah.
I think that's the direction that we're gonna end up going. Is like more experience kind of orientated stuff, and I think it'll be cool.
Yeah,
that'll be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So
well, good.
I was gonna say, so tell us a story. One of your favorite stories from being in a theme park.
Shit.
Are you having a hard time figuring out one?
Yeah. And do you got one?
Yeah, I have one. So me and a bunch of my family had went to Six Flags New England. This is when the Superman had first come out, and we were all going to go wait in line and get onto this ride. And I always rode roller coasters, and I was fine. But for some reason, like, it got into my head, like, that this roller coaster, there was, like it was so big, and it was, like, scary. And I was a younger kid. So I, like, faked being sick so that I wouldn't have to go on. And then I got called out on it. And I rode on, and I was like, my stomach the whole time going up that roller coaster. I was like, oh no, like I'm gonna be sick, like I just need to get off, you know. But it was too late, you know.
Yeah, once you're going up, you're on it. You're on it.
You're on, right? Yeah. And like we're going up, and I'm like so nervous, and then we get down you get that feeling when you're going down, like you gotta let it all out. But like I was so nervous.
Which ride do you remember what it was?
Yeah, it was Superman.
Oh, it was Superman.
When it first came out.
Really? I had to be there because I was.
Yeah, you were there.
I was there. Was I the one that made you go on it?
No. It was
Uncle Mike?
It was like Uncle Mike.
It had to be Uncle Mike.
Yeah.
I bet it was.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you know, pussy?
So I go on it, but I mean, it was great afterwards. But I think you guys had already gone on it once, and I like skipped the first one, and then we went on it a second time, and I was forced on the second time. I was like, oh no, I don't feel good. And then you guys are all done, and I figured, okay, I'm safe now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we're just gonna go and
then we're like, yeah, let's go back.
We gotta go back and go on it.
Justin didn't go on it. We need to have Justin go on it. Yeah.
He feels better now. Let's go back on it.
You know what used to get me though? It was like I would go on Superman, all the crazy shit. Yeah. But the things that would make me the sickest is the shit that just spins.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I would go on all the roller coasters, be fine. I go in the teacups, and I'm about to throw up.
Yeah.
And I remember it happened a few times because everyone's like, you guys would goat me into going on the teacups or something, or like Danielle and Stephanie would be like, oh, come on the teacups. I'm like, that's going to make me sick. Oh, what are you, girl? You can't go on the teacups. Like,
all the girls are going on the
like, oh, yeah. And I get goated on. I'm like, oh, the whole time I think I'm going to puke. The worst was I was already feeling sick, I think, from the teacups.
Yeah.
And then, like, we're going, and I'm already this happens all the time with when I'm with you guys. It's always like, oh yeah, I feel like shit, my stomach's hurting, let's go on this other one that just fucking starts spinning this way. It goes up. It was like that when you're in like a little cage, like a little booth,
Yeah.
and then it starts to spin this way, and then it goes vertically, it starts to spin.
Yeah.
And so all you do is spin like this. But you just spin in a fucking circle, and I'm like, no, I'm sick, the teacups got me sick, and like, oh you girl, blah, blah. Like, you guys just egg me on into like going to this one, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking throw up. The whole time on the ride, I'm just thinking, oh, I'm gonna throw up. But I held it in there. I think I did throw up.
You did throw
No,
up
I threw
right
up.
afterwards.
100%.
Yeah. I was gonna say. I was like, I remember that. I think you did. You threw up.
I threw up because I was little enough to have my head fit into the trash can. Because I was a little kid. No, I don't know what. Yeah, I went right off the ride, first trash can. Right in the trash can. And I'm like, I fucking told you guys. And like,
I told you guys this was gonna throw up.
So pissed off at you guys. Like, why'd you make me do this?
That's
Fun
great.
fact,
Peer
Steven
pressure.
is still the same way in the car.
Yep. If you give
How?
him too much to drink, he also throws up
Yeah.
in the car.
Oh, well, too
As
much
soon as he
drink.
gets in the car.
Oh, well.
Not as soon.
No,
Like, usually towards
right
the
when
tail
we get
end.
right when we get to the house,
Right
then I
when we
throw
get
up.
home.
Like right when we're on the street, then I'll throw up in the car because they can't possibly
But
move.
even on the drive, like as we were driving, there was a couple points where you were like, "Oh, I'm getting car sick."
Yeah, because I'm just like, ugh.
But it's funny that you're
He's
saying
sensitive. Leave it alone. He's sensitive.
No, I do. When I know.
it's funny that we were talking about like being sick or trying to avoid the ride because like so many people I feel like are afraid to ride these rides and they like try to sit it out. And I know one story that we had growing up is our cousin refused to go on the Ferris wheel.
Ferris wheel, the most lightweight. Yeah.
It's a tall, big Ferris wheel, and he was afraid to get on the Ferris wheel.
Hold on. Before you get into this though, but just think about like what we've already said narratively. Right? You were afraid to go out, but we all goat you.
Yeah.
I don't like it because I actually get motion sickness from spinning, but I have to do it anyway.
Yeah.
But this kid's afraid to go. Well, not only that, we've seen him. Before we goaded him out of the Ferris wheel, we seen him in the kiddie land going on the
Yeah, the Kittyland rides.
and then he's like, woo, going on this thing, and then like we're like, no, we gotta get you on the Ferris wheel.
Yeah, you got to get on the big kid rides.
Yeah.
Ferris wheel it is. And we're going on. It was me, you, our cousin Danielle, and the cousin that we're in question that we're talking about is our cousin Josh. And so we're all on this ride, and we finally get him on there, and it probably would have been a better experience if maybe I wasn't on the ride with him. So we're going up, and we're now at the top, and he's like nervous. He's kind of
I
shaking
think
there.
we were actually screaming, stop, because we were at the top and we
Yeah.
wanted to get to the top.
Yeah.
And we were screaming like, no, stop, so we could stop. Yeah.
And the ride, it stopped up and with us on the
We're
top.
on the peak.
We're
Yeah.
at the tippity top. So I thought it would be hilarious if I grabbed the cage side and I just started shaking the cage thing that we were in, knowing that our poor cousin was terrified of the heights, and we finally get him on the ride and he's just petrified.
I can't stop laughing because I remember this. Like, I remember his face. This kid is his face is like the epitome of fucking terror, right? And like you're standing up, both hands on each side of the cage. We're going back and forth, like we are fucking rocking on this Ferris wheel, right? And like
So basically, you're saying you were demonic children.
no, well, me and Danielle are fucking laughing.
They're laughing.
We are laughing.
And he's just like,
he is
stop it,
terrified.
Stop it.
That's
Telling me
not
to
nice.
stop it.
He's like, stop it. He's just so scared, right? No, but the funniest thing is the look on his face is like,
Full gremlin.
Yeah.
full gremlin. But it was just, we couldn't.
And I'm shaking it, and I don't stop until he's like, "Stop it!" And then he finally just slaps me, and I'm like, "Oh shit, he's pissed." Everyone went quiet, and we wrote it down
in silence.
We get to the top, having a great time. Slap, write it down in silence.
Oh man, that was fucking hilarious. Oh man.
But I mean, people are like, I've been to the parks a few times, and there's always like, a person here, a handful of people that are just afraid to go on the rides.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's understandable. It's like an understandable fear, but like it's just like the likelihood of anything going bad is just really low.
Yeah.
And peer pressure. And
You gotta live a little.
You gotta live a little bit.
Gotta live a little bit on the wild side.
Yeah, I mean, we always had a good time.
Yeah.
We had fun. But yeah, I can't really think of any.
Any what?
I don't know, like other
A story?
A story at the theme parks.
That's all right.
That was the best one by far.
Let's end this segment of theme parks with what your favorite theme park is.
My favorite theme park. Oh.
Not your favorite theme park. I'm sorry. Favorite ride.
My favorite ride. All right. That's Superman. It's just classic for me. It's just that drop that it's so hot, and then you go through that tunnel area. I know I'm burping as I'm speaking. Doing a little Rick. Yep.
I love the Superman. I made that ride.
I love it. It's great. No, that's probably my favorite one though.
Yeah.
But I do a close second would probably be the Nitro.
Nitro.
I think that's in New England, or maybe no, it's in New Jersey.
That's in New Jersey.
Yeah, it's
That's
that
not
big.
New England.
It's Jersey. Yeah, it's the yellow one.
Yeah.
It's like a yellowy orange one. It's just long. Like it's just like you're on there for a good time, a good while, and it's like turns and twists and shit like that. It's just probably my second favorite.
Yeah, it's at New Jersey.
New Jersey.
New Jersey?
Yeah, that's probably my second favorite.
In New Jersey.
But you know what? What's that big white one? The wood one that just feels like it's gonna fall down.
Oh, the
anytime.
Thunderbolt?
Cyclone. Is it? Oh,
There's
is it
two.
Thunderbolt?
There's two wooden roller coasters.
The wooden world.
There's one in the middle of the park, and there's one at the far end of the
What's
park.
that? The far end of the white one.
I think it's either the Cyclone or the Thunderbolt. There's two.
Because that one, I love it, but every time I'm on it, I feel like it's gonna be the last ride. it just feels like it's ready to go.
The paint's chipped
Yeah,
off.
it's so. It looks ancient.
Yeah.
It looks so old.
I think it's Cyclone.
It's Cyclone?
I think
Cyclone?
so.
There's two, though.
There is two, but I don't. The one that I'm like you said, far end of the park.
Yeah,
right?
it's the far end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that is the
That's-
Cyclone. I
yeah.
think
It's
the
next to
Thunderbolt's
Goliath, which is one of my not Goliath. Pandemonium, which is one of my favorites.
I like Pandemonium.
Is
It's
that the one where you're just spinning around?
Yeah, it's the old Tony Hawk one.
Oh wait, no, I don't like that one.
So that is your
I'm-
favorite.
No. My favorite is Dark Knight.
Dark
That's my
Knight?
second favorite.
I like
Dark
that
Knight is my favorite.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I do love the Mind Eraser for the nostalgia.
Ooh, yeah.
That one's tough though.
That is.
that
No,
one
I
smells
love that
like
one.
That
It
one's
does.
absolutely gonna fuck your head up.
Yeah, no, you're right for the nostalgia aspect of it because
Well-
that was the first one we went on every time
Yeah.
we went. It was like, yeah, Mind Eraser. down.
Mind Eraser.
I've only done that one like once because everyone's like,
Oh.
"Oh my god, that one like messes up your head," and I was like, "No."
I think we wrote that thing
And then I
like
did it, and I was like, I mean, it was fun, but
it bounces your fucking head
Yeah,
off the
it
two
really does.
sides of that like a lot, but
I
it's
think
fun.
Mind Eraser, and I think the second for me would be the Superman.
Yeah, Mind
I
Eraser.
overcame my fears, and then after
Here's
that,
the
I rode
story.
the Superman like every time I went there like 3 times.
It's fun. That's,
I think I only did Superman like, I think I've only done it once.
Get the Flash Pass.
flashbacks.
You were talking earlier about King Richard's Fair.
Oh man, I like King Richard's Fair. I love the food there is amazing.
See, I think I would love King Richard's Fair, but I've never been.
You never been?
No.
Oh, you're right. You didn't come with us.
No, I didn't go.
Oh yeah, dude, it's awesome. You get to eat and see like people fighting in like a jousting thing. You see jousting and then you see like dueling.
Yeah.
Like these guys just beat the shit out of each other and
Yeah.
well, like blunted weapons and stuff. It's awesome. The food is amazing.
Yeah.
They have like this
Giant turkey leg.
the giant turkey legs, my favorite. Oh, I would go there every day to eat that for lunch, but if it was around. It's not. And it's not centrally located for Steven. Those turkey legs are so good. And not only that, they have like this bread. It's like a hollowed out loaf of bread.
Yeah.
And then it's like beef stew.
Yeah.
Or some kind of stew in it.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
Pigeon pie.
I don't know. But it's so good. Oh man, the food there, I fucking love it. And then they have a whole bunch of like little like acts and stuff like that. They like kind of like sidewalk acts now, but like back in the day.
The guys throwing the
Yeah, they have
flames
shit like
and things
that. It's fun, dude. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And people always act like the people that work there can't break character.
Yeah.
So you can just fuck with them.
I feel like though it's too late for me, and I have to wait until like I can bring a kid there or something.
Yeah.
Cause like
You can bring me.
I'll bring Steve. All right, we're gonna go this year. We're gonna bring Steve. He's gonna
Yeah.
have a good time.
I'll just act
One of my favorite parks that we actually been to was Gatorland.
Ooh. How good is alligator? I want to to eat the alligator nuggets. Ooh, I loved it.
The gator nuggets were good. It was like a little slightly fishy chicken.
Oh, I loved it. It was like so good. I want to eat like just like a gourmet
Gator dish.
gator sirloin.
I feel like gator sirloin might be a little tough.
I don't know. I bet it's awesome. I bet it tastes like chicken fish.
I will say that in nugget form,
It was good.
it was good.
It was
Good.
good in
It
nugget.
was good.
And the alligators are weird. They look like they're so slow and then they move fast.
Yeah.
Like, are they fast or are they slow? You can't tell.
What about they never wanted to even eat any of those birds that were just hanging around with them?
Not only the birds there, they look like freaking serial killers, don't they? They have those big long legs and those fucking eyes that stare at you like.
What about the little ones that just like hang out with the alligator?
I know. I'm.
They just kind of like walk over to the alligator and start picking food off of them.
You know what? I think that's the game with the alligators. Like, yeah, I'm only gonna go after you when I know I can get you and I'm really hungry.
Yeah.
I also think that they're well fed.
Well, that's
Like,
true
they have
too.
Yeah.
Maintenance people.
They do
that
get-
go around and feed them.
That's
You
true.
saw
Yeah.
part of their act, part of the one big show
Yeah.
was dangling chicken, like a
And-
whole chicken. Remember?
Yeah,
and
those-
the alligators would jump out of the water. They were humongous.
They go like
Oh,
8
no.
feet off the water too. Those fucking
They
things
fly.
launch in
They
the
like
air.
alligators can low key fly. For no one who's
Yeah,
ever
they
seen an
go
alligator.
high.
Yeah.
If you've never seen an alligator hop out, like they go straight vertical, like 8 feet above the water.
Yeah.
That was
Oh, yeah.
cool. It was really cool
That
to
was
watch.
sick.
It was sick.
That was the most redneck I've ever felt in my life.
Oh yeah, that was real.
Oh yeah.
I
We,
love
Worth
that.
it.
we had
Totally
one where we took a picture and we held the
We did. We were holding a baby alligator.
we were holding the baby alligator, and then my sister
It had a
and
snake around her.
Yeah,
She
had a snake around her.
I don't like snakes.
You don't like
Snakes
snakes?
freak me out.
All right, Steven, quick question. Snake versus horse. Which is worse? For no one knows, Steven thinks horses are a soul.
I don't like
piece of
snakes.
burden.
There's useful horses. I don't like snakes. I like if I had to choose like over a
Yeah.
horse or a snake, I'd go horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, the horse is soulless, but like the snake is gonna try to bite me or some shit. You know what the thing about snakes I don't like is they have no legs. It's just weird to me. It's like I don't trust anything with no legs. I made both of them spit take almost.
You heard it here. Steven hates legless creatures.
I'm
don't
laughing
trust
half
him.
because of that comment and half because I also pictured a snake with tiny legs.
Then I'm like, all right, that one's
Million
cool.
tiny little legs.
No. Then I'm like, no. Well, they had those.
Gecko.
No, they had like those newts or like
Yeah, that's what I'm
salamanders with the
picturing.
little like hands. I'm alright with that guy. He's trying. Look at the snake has no legs.
Evolution didn't completely screw him over.
Yeah, I don't like the snake, man. It's got no legs. I don't trust something with no legs. Slithering around.
I feel like what would have been fun too if we did the what is it called? What is that? Where you
Hang
ride-
glide?
The zip line?
Zip line. Zip line across
Yeah,
the
zip
alligator
line.
pit.
Did it? Someone did it. We
No,
went
we didn't
there.
do it.
No one did it?
No.
Nobody did it.
Oh, I thought someone
We
did
should-
it.
No,
We
we
should've
talked
done
about
that.
doing it
That would've
because
You know what?
Adrian went to, I think.
Not about that.
Why?
If you fall on gator-infested lakes.
Yeah, but they're like a bunch of little gators. I feel like I can take them.
Yeah, not all little. There was some big fucking gators in there.
I
Depends
think
where you fall.
where you go across is like the
No, you
the
go across
smaller ones.
danger zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not all danger zone because then it's like the little ones, like the little alligator.
Yeah.
Remember off to the left, it was like the little ones.
Yeah.
little.
It's
by
like the
6
nursery.
feet.
You-
Yeah, it was
you
like
go
the
to the
nursery
nursery.
one, but the you do go over the big boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a little bit.
Yeah.
This guy though, I saw he went in a full pool of alligators.
Well, yeah, you have people going in there with great whites and not getting hit and nothing, but
No,
like,
but he goes in there, right? And he was saying he went in there with like another guy who was untrained, and he was like, "All right, here's the thing: these alligators, they won't attack you if you just like, if you're right in front of it. They have to like try to get behind you."
you know what? No, fuck that, dude. No way.
So he takes him in the pool, and he's like asserting his dominance, and the alligators just like they like move around, but they try to get around him. They try to get around him to attack him,
Dude.
but he turns around and they're like, oh, they all
No,
kinda skate off
no,
a
he
little
knows
bit.
these alligators, all right? He
These are
knows
his
he's friends with
alligator
these. Yeah, he's alligator friends. You go in the fucking lake somewhere and you try to bump the chest, that fucking alligator's gonna bite you.
I don't know. I saw a video actually today of a guy who jumped in a lake infested with alligators,
And just
and he was like a Florida guy, so you know he just.
one of
he
those
just-
guys from River Monsters.
Yeah, he just jumps in the water, right? And he's like, he has like a drink in his hand, and he's like, and he starts pulling chicken. He had it in his pocket. He's feeding these fucking alligators, and like the alligator's trying to come at him now, and he's just tossing it to the side, cause like he just keeps pushing it to the side, and like looking around, so he obviously knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Pushing it to the side, right? And like another one, but he keeps looking around, so he obviously knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
But I guess he's just like, he's not letting another one sneak up on him. What's going on?
Fuck. The battery died. Little technical difficulties.
The gators got in.
My fucking battery died.
Gator's got to his battery. Alright, so it looks like this is the spot where we're going to be ending it. Check us out on YouTube. Please subscribe. Check us out on Spotify, Stitcher, and we have a website up and going. So find us there, like us, comment below if you'd like to hear any other topics that you'd like us to talk about. And yeah, thank you guys for listening. We appreciate it.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.